If you are watching this, there's a good chance you already know something about yourself. You know you are capable of more, not in an arrogant way, just honestly. You have seen glimpses of it, moments where you were focused, disciplined, sharp, moments where you thought, if I really applied myself, my life could look very different. And yet, you are not there. Not because you don't care, but because you are stuck. This video is not about motivation, it's about understanding what's actually happening in your mind when you know you are wasting your potential. Here's something most people don't talk about. Not knowing your potential is peaceful. Knowing it and not acting on it is exhausting because every day becomes a quiet argument with yourself. You wake up knowing what you should do. You go to sleep disappointed about what you didn't do. And in between, you distract yourself just enough to avoid that feeling. This isn't laziness, this is self awareness without direction. And that's where the psychology gets interesting. Highly self aware people think a lot. They analyze, they reflect, they question. But thinking has a cost. When you constantly replay, what should I be doing? What am I wasting? What's wrong with me? Your brain gets tired before your body even starts. So, when it's time to act, you don't feel energized. You feel drained. Not because the task is hard, but because your mind has already lived it 100 times. There's one more layer most people miss. When you improve, you don't just change your habits, you change your identity. And a part of you despises that because becoming your full potential means letting go of excuses, disappointing an old version of yourself, outgrowing environments that feel familiar. Staying almost capable feels safer than fully committing because once you commit, there's no hiding. People who waste their potential often aren't scared of failure, they are scared of choosing the wrong path. They want the perfect plan, the perfect timing, the perfect clarity. So they wait. But clarity doesn't come from thinking, it comes from moving imperfectly. Potential stays potential as long as nothing is chosen, and deep down, they know that. Here's the hard truth. Sometimes I will start later actually means I don't want to start until I can do it perfectly. Perfection feels productive, but it is still avoidance. Because starting messy would force you to confront reality, not imagination. And imagination is comfortable, but reality demands consistency. You are stuck in a loop, and the loop looks like this. You think a lot, you feel guilty, you avoid, and you think even more. Every cycle deepens the frustration, not because you're weak, but because you're trying to think your way out of a problem that requires action. Here's the reframe I want you to sit with. You are not wasting your potential because you are lazy. You are wasting it because you are trying to protect yourself from the discomfort of becoming someone new. And the solution isn't to do more, or push harder, or be disciplined. It's simpler. Pick one small action that proves to yourself you are willing to move, even without certainty. Not to change your life, just to break the loop. Because potential doesn't disappear, it just waits. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Keep becoming your better self. I will see you in the next one.